Hi, I'm back again. What I've picked up today is one of my favorite cuts of lamb, and that is the lamb shank. The idea is that it has been my signature for many years. I just love it because it just braises so nicely. So I generally slow cook it in its own steam with a stock, with subtle spices, keeping it aromatic. But at home, I'm going to actually steam cook it in a steamer. Let me show you. For some of you, if you haven't used this before.
Pressure cooker.
Pressure cooker, yes, it cooks in its own steam in high pressure and generally speeds up the whole process. In a restaurant, I would generally slow cook it under medium temperature, and all the juices from the bones ooze out, the gelatinous texture. It's really nice. And this is the first time I'm going to try the pressure cooker. I don't know how long it's going to take. It might take about 45 minutes or an hour, or maybe lesser. Let's see how we get along. To take you through it, this is what we're going to be using, and I'll explain the method. It's very simple. It's four stages really. Okay, so that's the lamb shank I was talking to you about, freshly sourced from the butchers this morning. Yeah, and I thought probably it'll be a great weekend specialty. I'm going to marinate the lamb shank with garlic, ginger, a bit of salt, and sear it. And the idea of searing it is that the skin outside, the pores close, and the juices are retained inside before I actually start slow cooking it. And then once it's done, then I'm going to put it in a cooker. So why don't I take you through it quickly, just so that you are aware of the ingredients today. For tempering it, I've just used about 5 pods of green cardamom. I've got 1 mace blade. I've got 4 or 5 cloves. I'm going to use 2 green chilies and turmeric. Yes, just 2, and turmeric and red chili and a bit of salt.
Chilies?
Well, they're not. You want to bite and see? They're not too sharp. Come on, go for it. Okay. All right. So we'll start marinating it. We'll just kind of marinate it and sear it quickly. Okay. So to braise the lamb shanks, we're going to start with tempering these spices. If you see, green cardamom, cloves, a blade of mace. The best way to temper any spice is to soak in water. So when we're doing it, it doesn't burn. So we'll do that. I'll just show that to you in a second. Along with tempering this, we're going to add fried onion. I've picked up some peppermint, but you can use regular mint as well. I'm going to use a blend of spices. I'll probably use half a teaspoon of this spice. This is nothing but green cardamom and mace, 2 parts of green cardamom, 1 of mace, and yogurt. Yogurt, probably I'll add about 3 tablespoons of yogurt. Yeah, and we'll temper this in desi ghee, by the way. Yeah. These 2 things, cream and saffron, we will add at a later stage. So in very simplistic terms, the first thing is to marinate the lamb shanks with garlic, ginger, and oil. Sear it up. That's stage 1.
There is no garlic and ginger in the bowl.
Oh, we did that already. That's stage 1, isn't it? Now stage 2, we're going to start tempering and braising this and let it cook in the pressure cooker, which is differently what we're going to do at home.
That's what we're doing.
Yeah. And the third stage is, once it's braised, we'll take the whole spices out and then finish it with saffron and cream, and that's it. And it's ready. So as simple as that. Shall we get started? Okay. stage, we've blended, we've mixed everything in it, what we needed, and now we're going to pressure cook it. At this stage, you can actually check for the seasoning as well, so I believe the pinch of salt was required. So I'm just going to now cover it up. If you were to see, we've actually brought it just about on the level of the shanks, and that should be all right. Now this pressure cooker has the rubber seal on it, so it seals it properly, and it has a vent out here as well. So for extra steam, it goes off from this. So that's what it is. I believe you can get these in one of the normal Asian shops as well. That's the steam, where the steam comes out from, excess steam as well. So yeah, you can shop it from Amazon if you like as well. So there you go. It's come to boil. I'm going to actually put it on simmer and then let it steam. I think it's going to take about good half an hour to 45 minutes, but we will check it in about 45 minutes. The beauty of shanks is when it braises, it needs to fall off the bone nicely. That's the beauty of it. That's what we plan.
Eat it on the bone.
On the bone. We will have it on the bone, darling. Okay? So
Off the bone.
off the bone. It'll fall off the bone nicely. That's the beauty of it. So we'll come back in about some time, and yeah, plan to have this with some nice kulchas of fermented bread. Let's see what we can do about that. Well, at this stage, I can certainly smell the fragrance of the lamb. It's been about 45-50 minutes. I did open and check it in between because I wasn't certain how it would have turned out. Perfectly in about 45-50 minutes at a slim flame that you want to leave the pressure cooker to steam. And I'm going to cut the gas off at this stage and let it cool down. It probably takes about 5 minutes before the steam all dies out. You could also very safely with a tongue give it that slight nudge to it for the steam to come off as well. But I'll probably leave it for about 5 minutes before we can come back and open this. Yeah, so the steam's pretty much come out, and if you were to see very gently, if you open it, that's the beauty. If you see the meat is literally very loose, and that's a sign of perfectly braised lamb shanks. We're going to take it out and strain it at this stage. So very, very gently. One shank. And the other one. Beautifully braised. The meat's still on the bone, and we're going to strain this up right now. Stir it a bit. Then we strain it up. That's the beauty of this dish. This literally is one of the prize winners for me. I've used the shanks in different places. Inspiration, learning from Nawab Mehboob Alam Khan of Hyderabad. I used this lamb shanks to make lal mas in Calcutta at Riyasat. At Saffron in my early days at the JW, I used this to make Nalli ka khasa Salan, and certainly it's coming to London as well. Wait and watch what we're going to do with this, but yeah, that's the beauty of it. We don't want to use these extracts. We're going to chuck it out. If there's any meat, we bring it back in here. But all these things go back, and we forget that. At this stage, put the gas on medium flame. We'll certainly taste the seasoning at this stage. Yeah. I think it's perfect. The salt is perfect. Acid is perfect. I'm going to add saffron stigmas to it. Coarsely crush it. Doesn't have to be powder. And I'm just going to put that in the sauce. And a bit of double cream. Probably, I would say a tablespoon and a half. That should be it. And then stir it. Stir it all together. And the beauty of this is the sauce is just about coating. The sauce is just about coating the lamb. It's not thick. If you were to see, there's no tomatoes, there's no paste, there's nothing. The bone itself has oozed out the gelatin. It's just perfect. And we don't need to do anything much in it. It's ready to be plated. Yeah? Let's plate it up. All right, it's come out beautiful. The bone, if you see, the meat's just about falling off from it, and we'll just about plate it right now. Very nice. That's the beauty. This is one of the prized dishes, and I just love the cut of the meat. Beautifully goes well with rice. I love to have it with kulchas, and traditionally they would probably add a bit of chilies and ginger julienne. I'm going to add that to it. A bit of ginger julienne, a bit of chili to it. And love this peppermint, probably just about a peppermint which goes with it, and sprinkle a little bit with fried onion on it, and that's it. You know, beautiful dish. I'm going to taste it right now, and let's see how it is. I'm going to go with the pan straight away. If you were to see the gelatin, look at the gelatin. Which has oozed out from the lamb leg. It's beautiful, and the meat is so tender. You can see the grains of it as well. Yeah, so I just love it. The cut of the meat itself is brilliant. Subtle aromas of cardamom, mace, saffron. This is just right. And got some kulchas happening. We're going to dunk in and eat it. Try it at home. Let me know how it was. Stay safe. Keep well. Good luck.